Previously on Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming.
It's got a lot of people.
The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby.
Hey, sweetheart.
It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
You sound really creepy. Whoa! You just got ugly really fast.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode.
Can I
You're
punch you in the nose
patient
again?
at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Creepy.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Drugs mess with you, man. That's what they do.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Well, that's great. So, guess he has them in his office then. Hey, wait. Did you really lock the door? I was fucking
Good
drugged.
evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, how's your
Yeah.
nose?
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan.
Keep
I
talking to me like I'm a
understand
child and you're
you're
gonna break your nose
confused.
again.
I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
You're an asshole.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable.
Look, an Xbox. And the Night Springs game. So,
I
wish I had a PC there, but we'll take an
as a part of
Xbox.
the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet
do
you
you
do.
now? Yeah. Well done.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
I'm gonna go this way. Alright, fine. What? You got a problem? Yeah, that's right. You don't have a problem. It is a pretty game still.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I
Can't
need
hear
to
you.
get right into the
Can't
heart
hear
of the
you.
matter as
I'm
quickly as
running
I
in a circle.
can
Can't
after
hear
an
you.
episode.
Can't hear you. Don't understand.
So I'm just going to say this.
Don't care. Don't care. Not
Alice
listening. Not
is
listening. Not listening.
dead.
Not listening. Not
No.
listening.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand
listening.
and accept
All right,
this.
I'm done. I was
Alice
getting dizzy.
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness.
You stay away
a
from me,
feeling
Jesus.
that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
Just keep walking, buddy. I don't care. Whatever you gotta say is not important. Oh, his office is right there. Damn it.
Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in
Mhm.
which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop
Do
you.
you even hear the bullshit coming out of your mouth?
We go this
Because-
way, Alan.
Really?
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation
If I would kill
of your
you,
subconscious
would that be
mind
better?
trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a
Not
skeptic
really,
by
no.
nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. TZ. In the memory of a dear friend and a poet. Oh, that's pretty cool. Monument to him. You gonna say anything so we can get on with this?
I never get tired
Good,
of this
alright.
view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
That's because
Well,
weathermen
no
can be
matter.
wrong 90% of the
This
time
way,
and still get paid.
follow me.
So they make up shit. At least that's what I would do
Alan,
if I
what
had a
I'm
job.
telling you is good news. Right
It's
now,
gonna be
we're in
sunny,
control.
and there's
Every
clouds
time
outside.
you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
I'm gonna go
It's
over your
very
lying sack of
natural
shit.
for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
after
talk.
all.
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you
How
accept
can I take
that,
anything you're saying
you
seriously
begin
when
the
you just
journey
moonwalked up
towards
the
your
fucking
recovery.
stairs? You expect me to accept this as a reality? Okay.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Alright, we're inside. Oh, hey, look, it's Gorilla Boy again. Hi, buddy.
Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's
You mean
wonderful.
gun versus
Pretty
nature?
damn
The
wonderful,
gun
yeah.
usually wins?
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Yeah, because it's kind of
Please,
creepy looking.
Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think that's one of the devs, actually. Which is actually kind of funny if you think about it. Well, at least she's having fun. Hey, buddy, what you doing? You painting something? You painting something really
Oh,
creepy?
hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah.
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, buddy. Anything down here?
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is... Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Oh, it seems like it'd be fun to be out in the storm. What are you guys doing? Playing a board game. With a hammer. Well, that's gonna go well.
Come,
she's
Alan,
done singing.
this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
Mm-hmm.
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Yeah, all I have is blank pages. Makes sense. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in the creative process. I'm not reading all that. Screw it. You guys can read it. Pause the video.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And
Well, that's a happy
these
thought.
two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Did I meet you guys in a diner?
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
You're an asshole.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm.
Why do they think I'm Zane?
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
You're a good old guy.
My head.
Oh, I'm
Zane
gonna
could
read.
feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Wait, what?
It's clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
They're not crazy.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I
How do
just
moonbeams have
noticed.
anything to do with
Leather
memory?
patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
It's totally
Tom
rock and
just
roll.
lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
A god. What the hell's a god?
Sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Maybe.
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
These guys are awesome. How about seeing
So
them again?
tired. Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Maybe I will.
That
As long as I'm not responsible for damage.
threw the F through the window, hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion.
Oh, that's not funny.
Dead now.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear.
You are fucked up.
There is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution, and then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles.